Okay, hello everyone. Thank you so much for sticking around. So we'll get you out soon, but just a couple of remarks, mostly about the theme of tonight, which is the Wild West. And I think we can all agree that we've never seen a time in trade like this in our professional careers, and we're likely not to see this repeated anytime soon. And so there are many of us in this room who love tariffs, many of us in this room who hate tariffs, and many of us who like them on the things we like to buy and don't like them on the things that we don't. I just got that wrong. I've had one too many glasses of wine. Anyways, so I am relatively ill-prepared for tonight for a variety of reasons, but I do want to give a shout out to the Yakym team. Where are they? Okay. Who, when they heard I was emceeing tonight, were very supportive and were excited for me. But I do have one small gripe, and that is I asked for jokes. I needed material to keep you all entertained. And I got crickets, except for one person who will go unnamed, who sent me an email that said, in today's environment, the jokes just write themselves, Kellyanne. Like, this shouldn't be hard. And I was like, you know what? He's right. This will just write itself. And I woke up this morning and realized that Josh was very wrong. And so I thought, okay, how do I deal with this? So in the Wild West environment, there are many frontiers, right? Like, that's what I think of when I conjure the Wild West. And there is outer space, there's the deep sea, there's the Arctic, and there's also artificial intelligence. And as a quasi-millennial, I thought, why don't I just ChatGPT this? So I put into ChatGPT a prompt for all of you. If I were to deliver 1 to 2 minutes of material for a room full of hundreds of trade professionals, lawyers, lobbyists, negotiators, diplomats, business leaders, what would you say about trade, tariffs, and current events? And I want to share with you what ChatGPT thinks about us. So this is participatory. Knock, knock. Steel. Still waiting for that exemption we applied for in 2018. Yeah. Oh, congratulations to USTR's General Counsel. Yeah. All right, I've got one more for you. Knock, knock. Quota. Quote a lot of lawyers reviewing this agreement. All right, so ChatGPT thinks we're a little boring. But I'm going to pivot now and ask a final question, and that is, does anybody like my outfit? Right? It's good. Yes, and we're all a big fan of Eric E. Torrey. Thank you very much. Okay, so this is a vintage suit I bought a couple of months ago in the south of France. No one feel bad for me. And I absolutely love it. It is also tariff-free because textiles are subject to not only reciprocal tariffs, but also MFN. It's very hard for a fashion girl right now. And that is my lead-in to introducing you to the next two women who are going to give the Lighthouse Award. They are titans not only of fashion, but also of trade. They need no introduction, which is great for me because I'm ill-prepared. So I will turn it over now to Stephanie and Sarah.
It's so fun. We have like one name like Cher now. It's good. And you do this long enough. So, Stephanie and I are delighted to be here tonight to present the Lighthouse Award. For those of you who are new to WITA, unlike our other awards, the Lighthouse Award is a surprise. It's given to one of you, so straighten up, a member of the trade community who over the course of his or her career has led the way in trade policy or advanced the understanding of trade within the broader community.
We call it the Lighthouse Award because the recipients reflect the vision of a lighthouse. They are beacons of light providing guidance to both warn and assist trade practitioners to navigate stormy weather. They have come from the press, Congress, the administration, think tanks, and the business community. They have distinguished themselves because of their commitment to trade, their character, and their ability to navigate rough waters to guide trade policy towards a place of more hope and security.
So trade policy has certainly changed a lot, certainly since we started our career, and I would say within the last 6 months. That it is weird to educate your business on like numbers like 232, 301 and expect that they actually know what you mean. And there's just so much going on, and I'm always like, wait. And people are like, what are you doing while you're looking at your phone? I'm like, I'm doing my job. I'm checking Twitter. So, but as the administration negotiates these trade deals with dozens of countries and seeks to rebalance trade, now more than ever, it's actually really important to have timely and unbiased information on what's happening in trade, what is the administration doing, what do these numbers mean, and making sure that we have the right stakeholders who are advocating on our behalf with our issues before the administration and Congress.
Given the pace of change and complexity of current trade actions, we are fortunate to have so many experts to turn to: think tanks, trade associations, academics, and current and former officials and staff who send updates, write blogs, and record podcasts to keep us informed. In fact, WITA recently started a podcast, The Friday Exchange. Businesses and other stakeholders rely on this information to help develop the best strategies.
So, given all this great work, how do we narrow down our selection to just one person? Maybe we should focus on someone who educates, but also advocates for trade interests. Perhaps someone who is so tenacious that they generated over 225 email exchanges with the Department of Commerce on an issue that they were so passionate about.
Maybe someone who developed a passion project that informs nearly 1,500 people with a weekly trade update, a side of humor, and headlines like, "A rising tide lifts all export restrictions." "Here's my number, so calls ye lately," and Habemus Dealum, which came out around the time we got a new pope and some trade deals.
And perhaps this person also led trade policy on GSP and MTB and might happen to have a deep commitment to RVs.
Yes, and he also showed steadfast loyalty to his boss and helped this community pay tribute after the unexpected loss of a remarkable leader, Congresswoman Jackie Walorski.
For his contributions to educate many of us with trade tidbits, quick hits, some humor along the way.
We are delighted to present this year's Lighthouse Award to
Mike Dankler.
I don't know what to say, but I guess Ken and I first talked because in 2017 or 2018, I don't remember, I put my business card in a raffle and won a prize, but not just any prize, but it was the big basket of nice liquor from the Distilled Spirits Council. And we had to double check if that was okay with ethics, which it is. And I was like, that's the best trade prom ever. And then in 2019, I watched as Jackie got her trade award, and then I was like, okay, now that basket of nice booze is somehow second place, and now I guess it's third. So it's kind of weird. You feel like you're Forrest Gump sometimes. I guess a couple thanks to, I wouldn't be a staffer without bosses, so to Peter Roscoe, my first boss, who gave me my start on Capitol Hill. I don't know if he's here or not, I haven't seen him, but obviously to Jackie, who just was amazing and will always be on my mind. And then to Rudy, my current boss. And then also to my wife, Carol Ann, my son Lewis, who doesn't know what he's in for with trade. And then as I was reminded one time when I called our son employee number 2 of Trade Tidbits, he is not employee number 2. Employee number 2 is our cat, because whatever time I wake up to do the Trade Tidbits, she wakes up with me, she hangs out on my lap, I bounce some puns off of her, and we just kind of figure it out. We have a little jam session. She's a good little co-pilot. So that's it. Go to the after party, have some fun, and yeah, go trade prom.